Hello, and welcome to another edition of GWC Plays. Today I'm playing Home Alone for the Super Nintendo. This is a game that has kind of had a little resurgence recently with the Angry Video Game Nerd review of the Home Alone games with Macaulay Culkin. And in that video, it was getting getting crapped on pretty hard. And I was like, this is kind of the one of I actually have not played any of the other Home Alone games. I've only played this one, and this game I have a soft spot for. Like, despite what they said, this is still a pretty decent game. Like, I think for a movie tie-in game, they didn't do too bad. Like, I still come back to this game every once in a while. It was for my childhood, it was one I did play a good amount. How can you go wrong with a game that has the John Williams theme? Like, it's done pretty well. Like, that sounds pretty good in 16-bit. I don't know why I'm noticing it right now, but like they have like invincibility on, cause like you see Kevin's just walking through the enemies. Like, I don't know why they didn't put that in their demo mode, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. Let's see options real quick. I haven't seen it. See sound preview. You don't get to hear that yet. Alright, let's just get into it. Did ya? I will say, like, the one thing I was actually surprised about this game, and kind of seeing it more years down the line, is like, you know, the music for this, even though they're using like a lot of Nutcracker stuff now, like, but like in terms of the original stuff they did for this game, the music's pretty good. Like, everything sounds pretty good. It could have been bad. Like, a danger with a lot of these movie tie-in games is that the gameplay usually isn't that good, and everything else about it is kind of bland. Like, the music's bland. But in this, I felt like, you know, it's pretty good. Like, I've heard worse. Like, and it's pretty catchy for the most part. Oh, I forgot about that. That's one thing I will mention that when I played this game as a kid, it used to put me on edge. This game gets very tense at times, because what happens is sometimes you'll enter a room and there'll be a dude like right there. You have like 1 second to react to what's happening, or you'll be walking to the right and like a dude will be charging you out of nowhere. It's like, this game put me on edge as a kid. I kind of got scared playing it. But I loved it. Like, this is not one people would call a holiday classic in terms of a game. The film absolutely is. I love Home Alone. It is probably my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Like, 1 and 2 are classics. I've watched them every single year without any breaks, and it's one of those films that if it's on cable, it's like, you know what, I'll sit down and watch it. Like, I've seen it 1,000 times, but like, I can always watch it. I still enjoy it. It's still a great film. And I think my thing was like, man, I loved Home Alone back then. And I guess I was like, I really felt this game. Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, there's some stuff about this game that's a little weird, like like why Kevin's house is like a mansion. Like, I forgot what he says when you beat the level, but he mentions something like this section of the house. It's like, how big is this house? Like, who has 8 basements? Like, here we go right here. Something like what I was saying of like, we'll enter a room and like they're just chilling there. That was it right there. Just, you walk in a room and somebody is like right on you and you have no reaction. My reaction time is obviously better now, but like when I was young, I didn't have the quick reflexes I do. So I'd usually freeze up like, oh, and then I'd die instantly. Yeah, and this gun doesn't do anything. It just stuns them for like 1 second, but Like, I don't think you'll see me really even use the other weapons, because they kind of... Like the gun, I get the BB gun in like level 3, that I like that one. That one can at least do some stuff, but like... The water gun's kind of like, I don't need this. I was trying to get on beat and I couldn't do it. Yeah, I lost. I was trying to keep it on beat and didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna return this guy, but there's 2 more left. I'd rather just get them back. That's the one thing I think some people didn't like about this game, is that you kind of have limited space. It's one thing I will say back then, even I didn't really like, was that you kind of have limited space and everything you can carry with you on your bag. So you have to always keep doing these like return trips where you get some items, you go back, turn it in, kind of rinse and repeat. And that's definitely one thing that over the years I've heard a lot of complaints about this game for that. And in that case, I will agree with that. And that part, it's like just let us hold more. And even though it gets a little easier because as levels progress, they increase the capacity of the bag. It still is like. It still kind of sucks, so you're gonna be like partway in a level and it's like, well, I could get this item right here, but I gotta go back and turn this in. Dang it. These sections can suck later on. You gotta dodge so much coming at you, and like these rats get on my nerves because they come in so fast, and sometimes like the pattern with the rats and the bats are terrible. Like, either you jump into a rat or you jump into a bat. Like, like that. It's like, it's... I have to play this so slow. Okay, I'm done. Okay. And the first one doesn't have any boss at the end, so I'm good. All right. With a W. All right. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that spell. I never noticed that spelling before. A-W right. Put that in the description for this video. Alright, everybody. Hope you like Home Alone. We're playing it. Okay, I do remember this one. Like I said when I was a little bit ago, this, as a kid, I didn't like these scares because like these dudes will pop up out of nowhere. Oh god. Okay, I can still get that sound down. This game put me on edge as a kid. Okay. Come on. Get this platforming. Okay. We're good. I forgot how many levels there were. It's either 5 or... All I remember is you can beat this game fairly quickly. Maybe about 2.5 hours, if I'm remembering right. But it's been about 2 years or so since I've like beat the game in full. So I don't know. I unfortunately will not be able to beat it during this whole session right now, but I'm gonna try and see how far I can get, excluding any like mistakes I make. I do remember towards the end, like this game got really tough. Like they started throwing stuff at you. Like that. Hey, speaking of throwing stuff at you, there is no way I could have. Why'd they spawn me there? Why would they spawn me right in front of Mar? I really had no time to react right there. Thankfully, like I noticed quick, but like that kind of sucked. Well, I'm not going back in that room. If I remember correctly, some of the... Actually, I do want that cookie. Let me get that. What I do remember is that there are certain rooms that are just straight up death traps, and there's one in particular that still gets me mad, and I don't know where it is in the game. I don't know if it's on this level or level 3. But all I remember is it aggravates me to no end that they put it in the game. It's this certain room where you walk all the way to the right and a dude like walks towards you, and there's nothing you can do to dodge him. You're just gonna die right there. It's a death pit, and you're given no way to dodge it or know that it's coming. Now in that case, that stuff sucks. That's some bad design. Like, one, the player would never know that death trap is coming, and that there's no way to avoid it or even like fight it is what makes it worse. Like, none of your weapons do jack. Like, why design it that way? This will be the one time I do. I don't know why, when I played this game a lot as a kid, I would always, like, the jumping mechanic, that, like, jumping on the beds, I don't know how I would do that a lot. I would just, like, just jumping on the beds. Alright, we can get everything now. One. I gotta wait for him to come back. Okay. Like, I'm scared to go in these rooms. I don't know where it is. I remember, like, you just walk for a bit and it's like nothing, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm happy I dodged because I didn't know that dude was there. I just thought something was coming because it was too open. Like, this space from here to here is dangerous because I don't know what's coming. And you saw with that baseball, like, you better be on your feet because they'll be throwing stuff at you off screen. Oh god. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, where's that? That's the issue, is that sometimes finding that last item can suck, because, like, it's... Some of them are hidden pretty well. Like, I'll say it can become a challenge to a certain point. Where you gotta jump around every possible location, every window, every corner, because you can't risk it. Here it comes again. Gotta do the yeah again. That sounded... Okay, it's somewhere though. Oh! Where is it? This is the worst part, is like missing that last one. Oh, here it is. Okay, good thing. we found it early. It can actually sometimes get really bad if you can't find it. Alright, level 2. Now we just gotta get through this one. Which one is this? Oh, this is the spider one. Oh, I gotta fight the boss. Okay, that was really easy. I don't know why I had so much trouble fighting that as a kid. I remember it's funny. I think I struggled more as a kid on the spiders than I did the bats and the rats. The electronics wing. I can't let those jerks clear it out. My song. I think this is when you get the BB gun too. I was like, this is when the game gets good. This was kind of my favorite level. One, because the music was cool, and I was like, this is kind of more my alley. Like, I loved toys back then, but I was also a big electronics fan. I was like, oh, you get to pick up Game Boys in this level. Such surface level like enjoyment. Like, why you like that level? Oh wait, no, you get Game Boys. Oh, I forgot. You have to like get that one quick because like he'll steal it. Is this the room? I'm scared. I don't know what that room is. I'm still waiting for... That room is coming up soon. I feel it's either in this level or it's in level 4 where you just get caught in it. Like my goal now is almost to get to that level so you can see like how garbage that part is. Clocks, get those CRTs. Okay, that's enough fun. Surprised Kevin didn't just fall down right now, like getting up on top of those shelves. Oh, I think I remember this one. This dude just chills here. Okay. Oh, dang it. I keep losing all the good weapons I can use. Wait. This seems very familiar. I think this is the room. I think this is the death room. Okay, no, it's not it, but it's very similar. Get the pizza from the toilet. It's like having like more, since they give you more like stuff to collect, like I wish they just gave you the upgraded bag from the beginning. Like I better go dump this stuff out. This is what I mean, like, you start to get to the point where you miss all this stuff and you just gotta go back. Like, just give me a bag of, like, 20 and I'm good. While I'm on the topic of Home Alone, I'm still like surprised that they kept making Home Alone movies after the first two. Like, I know eventually they're gonna like they want to do more sequels and they want to keep doing Home Alone till the end of time. Like, but it's like, do we really need Home Alone 4 and 5? Oh, it's that guy again. It's Odd Job. I actually, Home Alone 3, I kind of, that one wasn't that good, but compared to Home Alone 4, it's way better. I haven't even seen 5. I saw about 10 minutes of it, and I knew well enough to just leave it alone. So I've not seen that whole movie in full. I don't think I ever am gonna see it in full. Cause it's like, no, if I want to watch Home Alone, I'll just go pop in the Blu-rays. If I remember correct, I forgot what that 5th one was. I don't even know if it was like Kevin or if it was some other kid. Wait. This is the room right here. This is the room right here. Okay, I'm gonna break the illusion. I'm going to save state so you can see this garbage. Look at this. There is nothing you can do. You can shoot him with every weapon. Nothing. Look how garbage this is. This is the one time the water gun doesn't even work. Like, why only in this room? Oh no is right. I'm not dealing with that. I'm reloading the game, but like, this is what I was talking about early on, and it's so ridiculous. Like, why put this in there? Like, there's no way. Like, yeah, you can dodge him, but you gotta lose health. Like, why put that death trap in there? Oh, there it is. That's what I want. Now we're playing with power. Oh, dang. We're done. That was fast. Oh, dang, I don't want to use that. I actually got this level pretty quick. I was expecting it was going to take longer. Okay. I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe next is like the bird level. I think it's like the one where you have to get the animals. But I forgot what the last level was. It's either a mix of all of them or it's something. I'm actually making good time, so who knows? Am I gonna beat this whole game in this entire GWC Plays? Oh, this one sucked. I hated the ghost one. This is the worst one right here. It's so bad, I'm on a save state because like I'm not doing the rest of the level. I apologize. Stick with these ghosts, these are easy to dodge. You know, really thinking of it now, it is kind of dumb. As a kid, I just thought, like, oh, it's a video game. Of course, they're gonna like fabricate things. It's kind of dumb playing a Home Alone game where you're fighting a ghost. When you really think about it at the end of the day, like thinking of it now, it's like, you know, this is kind of dumb. Yeah, I'll keep this. But at the end of the day, it is a video game. It is not based on the movie. And video games are always going to fabricate things to get more gameplay, because if it played like the movie, actually no, the one thing I did learn is watching that Angry Video Game review is that Genesis Home Alone game surprisingly looks pretty good. It actually looks like it follows like how the movie is. You're actually devising traps. You're like crafting them yourself. Like for the era, it seems pretty cool. Cause like actually follows like the movie and how it actually would play out in a video game. But for embellishing some stuff for this, it's fine. He does it again. Nothing's too tough for this kid. That should teach those bozos. Oh no, I had a Minnesota accent there. Hey, I forgot our pets. Dad says they're rare, and they cost a fortune too. Hang on, fellas. I'm on my way. I was always disappointed. It's like we went back to this song. Like, go back to the one from the last level. That has like a concrete like sound to it. Like, it just, when you hear that, it's just like we're at the end game. But also, this is a hard level. This level doesn't mess around. That'll teach you to mess with the wet bandits. You said it, Mauve. Continue. And it starts from back here, so not too bad. I'm not keeping score, so it's not like it's gonna matter. Like, I'm not going into Home Alone with high scores. Dang it. Dude's fast. Yeah. He follows your jump too. So I didn't like that. In like the first few levels, like he'll fall into those. Later ones, he'll just like stop. They get smarter. I want to look it up. I feel like this is the last level. Just to be safe, I'm scared. I have to check really carefully too, because there's. If I remember, this level's pretty big. I don't want to have to like redo this stuff again. Okay, I don't like that little their choice of that. They changed like the whole key of how that part goes. It's like da 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 da, not this da da da. Like, man, that wasn't in their best. Miss. Dad. I have a feeling. I feel like there's another one of those death doors like right around the corner. I don't know why, but like I feel like there's another one. Okay, I'm gonna go back in just so I can get in there easier. I feel like this is another death door. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna save state to check again because I don't trust it. I feel like it's. Yep, there is another death door. And you need to come to this one. You see, there's an iguana here, so you need to. Let's get it over with. This dude's coming in all fast. Oh, this level's hard. But I'm so close to the end. Got him. Alright. I think there's an enemy in here if I remember correctly. Okay, there's no one in here. Memory's getting a little fuzzy with this game. But as evidence from the last level, you see you have to like jump and check everything because you can easily miss an item like that. There's definitely somebody in here, if I remember. Dang it. Dang it. Right, now jump. Dang it. Okay, I gotta go back. We're almost done. Just 10 more. That was it. All right. See, I didn't have this luxury when I'm doing where I'm save stating to check for the death traps because I'm scared, but I'm gonna do them now. I used to be pretty bad about like save stating. I used to do it a lot. Over time, I kind of got to a point where I was like, no, I'll just stop. Only do it if it's like, God, I forgot, guys. I can't even talk for 5 seconds. These dudes are just chilling there. And there's probably still some more items in there. See how fast he was running at me? That's why this game gave me nightmares. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save that broom for like the last thing I do. See, I don't like they get too smart this level. Oh, I got my health back, but at what cost? Oh wait, I got everything. 8 out of 8. Oh, I can go back now. How are you supposed to jump over him though? Alright, just to make it back to the basement and we're set. We're almost at the home stretch. For safety, just in case. Ugh. These rats. Oh, this is the one. This is the one right here that I hated. This is the single worst one of the game. By far. Because you have to dodge the rats that are going here. But then there's going to be rats falling from the ceiling at incredibly fast speeds. You got to deal with both of them. I have to do the unthinkable. I have to take my time. That's the one thing I have noticed over time, is that when it comes to certain things in games, I'm very impatient. Not even saying impatient, that I like going fast. And I'm not even trying to do like a little like Sonic like joke thing there, but like when I play Mario, I can't like just slow down. I like going like full speed. Okay, make it easy so you're not seeing this face every 5 seconds. Remember I was talking about like only using save states for good? Now look what's happening. I'm back in the habit again. I'm save stating every 5 seconds. My habits are coming back. Wow, it turns out going fast from the beginning was all I had to do. Oh, damn it. Okay, we're back here again. Back to the rats. I think what throws me off is that these rats are randomized. Is that what RNG means? Rat number generation? Okay, if you want to close down the video now, I'd say after what I just said, you know what? I feel no ill will. This section is really giving me trouble. It's like every time I get to this part in the game, I always forget about it. It's like, oh yeah, the rat part. Maybe games are too easy now, because you know what? I beat this as a kid without using save states. And if I died, I had to restart the whole level. Games are getting too easy now. Oh, that was it. Ugh. So the only way I think I'm gonna be able to get this part is I have to get through this part in the beginning without losing. I can only lose about 1 piece of health. If I can go into it with at least 2, that gives me a good safety net. But as you've seen, I can get close with 1. It just means I have to dodge and like be flawless in my execution and hope that the rats just doesn't juke me as much. See, because the rat will do this thing where it'll like go one direction and change real fast when it sees you're turning. Like it knows. Like kind of funny. In every other game, usually rats are like the easiest enemy. Like not in Home Alone on the Super Nintendo. Rats end up being the hardest enemy in the game. Four. 5. All right, we're done. Nice. That was... Oh, that's a rough battle. Well, I guess that about does it. Chalk another one up for Mom, Dad. Is that... Wait, is that the... Oh, dang, that's the game. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so... Actually, yeah, these little, like, screen grabs from the movie, they don't look too bad for Super Nintendo. Had this been on NES, now it could look pretty bad. What happened while we were away? Oh, nothing I couldn't handle. Except those rats, those bats. I love this because like they're supposed to be inside of a prison, but like their silhouettes show that's outside. Like you can see like the sun reflecting on them. they could have at least used an inside shot of both of them. All right, well yeah, that's Home Alone. I really forgot that there's only like a few levels. I always thought there was like one more in that. Yeah, this is a first. This is the first GWC Plays where I beat the game in the entire session. Usually I play like an hour of the game, kind of just to talk about why I like it and some other stuff. This is times like, you got to see the whole game. You know, I'm not too mad about that, but yeah, you know, playing it now again, the difficulty definitely rises at the end. Like that last level gets really tough. Like with just having all the garbage you got to deal with, getting the items, and then the whole rat section at the end is really punishing. Yeah, you know, I still like this game. It has its shortcomings, it has its issues, but I still enjoy it. Now, it's not like top 10 in Super Nintendo. Oh, it's far from it. There's way better games on this. This is like a... If I was to give this a score, it'd be like maybe like a 6.5 out of 10. Like, not bad, but like it's decent. I like it maybe just for nostalgia reasons that I played a lot as a kid, but yeah, it's good. So I'm going to end this holiday edition of GWC Plays. You have a great Christmas and holiday, whatever you celebrate this December. You have a great one. I will be back next year with more GWC Plays, more games I've loved, more games I hate, some new ones. It's gonna be a long one. So thank you for watching and take care.